Picture me putting my city all over the map. They wasn't believers, I had to get even and mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass. So tell them I got a new girl. Tell them that I'm in the bank and I want all my 50s in cash. I'm tired of living check to check. I need 20 models, this is smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectre deck. Getting, yeah, I got that, I gotta just get off my chest. I cannot miss it, got last on my list and you next. Take it how you want it, I ain't famous like I want it, but I think I might just skirt off. Blow the speakers and turn up, pop up. Go to church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so long. I've been patient for so long. Breaking rules like there's no laws, and I did it for a long time. If you don't like me, take a ticket. There's a long line. Nice to meet me. I think the pleasure's all mine. They've been clocking me so long. I think they lost time. Ooh, you lost. What you mean? Woo. What you mean? Woo. And now I'm just a so with the what you mean? Woo. Hold up, whoa, with the what you mean? Woo. Don't know what you think it compare me to. Adrenaline popping, the blood will be leaking and running. Yeah. I do what I do, I don't care if you like it or love it. Tell all of my I got a new girl. Wait. You tell the that I'm in the bank and I want all my money in hundreds. I'm tired of living on the edge. I want it, they gon' call the feds. I just bought it, cost an arm and leg. My mama told me to take it back and get a job instead. Where's your common sense? Me and the devil got too much in common, I swear. Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go to game chat. I'll be back. Good luck. Yo, hello? What's going on, bro? Yeah, when you first like commented, that was like 5 in the morning for me. I was asleep. Are you on Eastern time or what?
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley.
Oh yeah, so that's why you're 3 hours behind me.
Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles.
This is the first league I've been able to get into as the Eagles. It's my favorite team. In my other league, I'm the Falcons. I just won my divisional game yesterday, 34-0.
Yep. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Play action. Now Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Another big play by Alshon Jeffrey. I think his best days are ahead of him. I think he's ideally suited to help this young quarterback Carson Wentz develop.
He had 13 career 100-yard games coming into the season, and you know in the city of brotherly love, they're hoping for more.
Yeah, just think about Alshon Jeffrey, the catch radius, and the ability to make plays downfield against small.
Oh, I had him. That was a touchdown if I got that fucking throw on.
Justin Houston.
I was gonna lob that shit over Derek Johnson's head. A little old man.
Now a play fake. Wentz steps away to his left. And some room to roam now. And it's a fumble.
No.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I do have to agree with you there. That shit does suck when that happens.
His ability to correct it. Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Aguilar in motion left.
Oh, why is Strong then? I need to change it out of my third down back. No. Yo, he stopped his route and just stood there.
I was surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
How'd you do in your week 1 game? So how'd you do in your week 1 game? I said, how did you do in your week 1 game?
Mahomes now on 1st down. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Yeah.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man. Complete. They choked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because you usually have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit.
That's not too bad.
That's when you
I think it's like, you can't score more than a certain amount of points. It's kind of stupid.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick.
I like that you can go for it on 4th though. Whenever you're past 50, 4th and 3 or less. Some leagues you got to punt it no matter what.
At a certain point, because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time.
So you can punt it. Or I mean, you can go for it on 4th down as long as you're past the 50. On 4th and 3. 4th and 3 or less.
They run again with a jive. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot.
Stop it, dude. I've been fucking pressing the button for like 7 years.
It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Aguilar in motion left. On play action, Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Stop it. Yucky. No.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Here comes the D swarming to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Get off of him. Go, baby.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
He took a hit on that last play. Now let's see how he and the offense respond on 2nd. On play action, it's Wentz. Gonna throw deep.
Damn, Wentz fucking wanted a high pass. Jesus Christ.
To the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an
I
extra
played
point,
against the Redskins. That guy, not very good. We'll just say that. He didn't score on me, besides one safety, because I picked him off the 3-yard line and did a play action. His guy, he sent the house and got there right away.
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Mahomes got that
shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. It's caught on the right
He's slow, motherfucker.
And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Izzy, stop it. What are you doing?
You're
going to hurt yourself.
Incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And incomplete on the deep ball.
quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into
Well,
double
look,
coverage.
you're going to get the first offensive points
not this
against me
close
on
to
the
the goal
season.
line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked up.
Yeah, the wind is crazy.
Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah, that one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
I just wish frickin' Ajayi was a little bit faster. He doesn't have breakaway speed.
They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Just as I say something, he breaks away.
20, 10,
holy shit.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Wow.
Ajayi, 79 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
If you would have got to the outside, that could have been pretty decent.
After the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick. Other than the extra point, that's it.
And he's going to be shoved down pretty hard at the 18-yard line. And the offense there.
What's Tyreek Hill's speed, like 97?
They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Gonna look deep for Wilson.
No way, Darby, you're trash.
A big play there for KC. 65 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Has to be holding. Has to be holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now here's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Fucking Kendrick standing there looking like a retard.
on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Damn.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, no, no, no. Why you gotta stumble?
A reminder, coming up tonight, Green Bay visits Atlanta. All sorts of storylines there. A playoff rematch, also the opening of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then on Monday night, the Giants host the Lions.
So the Giants play on Sunday night and Monday night to open the season.
Yeah, 2 under the lights. On first down, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
He got through that whole
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Just a yard on the pickup there.
What a coulda, shoulda.
Felt me get a little jangly up there before that last play call, and then once it happened, I was like, oh, because it
You
feels
play with
like
it down
almost a
there. You
missed
don't gotta put
golden
your toys on
opportunity to take a
top
shot
of
in
me.
that position.
You think 1st and 5, maybe you go for a little more than a short run?
Almost a free down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
To throw, it's Wentz. It's caught. Smith. Past the 20. And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people who want to hit you. But the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath. And when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. They'll try to run with Ajayi. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That's his fucking 6th touchdown of the year already. He's been running for me. I had 4 with him in week 1.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
Yeah.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
The receivers are just too fast for my defense.
Here comes Kansas City.
Toasted them.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort from minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Huh?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Look at that.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That possession catch saved lives.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Going to look deep for Jeffrey.
No! Fuck you, Wentz.
On 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
One of the toughest things
Fuck
about playing
you,
defensive back is pattern
Wentz.
reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one,
beat.
they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Aguilar has it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
I was like, last time I did this play, you smacked me. Come on. It won't let me do no audibles. Oh, whatever.
To throw is Wentz. They set up the screen to Ajayi. He's to the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know
What are you doing, little girl?
And by the way, the punter no longer exists.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
The
how
D-line.
they treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throw left side taken in by Hill. And he's finally taken
I don't even know what play I was in there.
Getting across midfield and across the 45.
My daughter was eating something off the ground.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vinny Curry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Now let's go. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
I put it away because he's going to fall off.
Sproles, the return.
Old man Sproles are not as fast as he once were. Here, take it.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Yeah, I think so.
Just putting things together so well here.
I'm the Falcons in my other league, and Taylor Gabriel back there with 95 speed is nuts.
Pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them
2-minute offense, 2-minute
it's
offense,
really
boys,
hard
let's
to
get
narrow
it.
that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
Ah,
the pressure right.
no Wentz. You fucker, dude. You're fucking me on those deep throws.
Innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield.
Mahomes is throwing the deep ball better than him.
The second part of that is, if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Here is the punter Jones.
Their team is red. Their team is red.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory.
Can you please pick your blanket up? Why is your blanket always on the floor, dude?
Thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot.
Oh my God. How? What the fuck? He's like 5'8", like 100 pounds soaking wet. He's breaking all these tackles. What is that?
Tyreek Hill had the 2 fastest plays in the NFL last year. One on a kick return, one on a punt return, topping out at 23.24 miles per hour.
That's advanced analytics right there. Our guy Marvin, you know what he said? He's really fast.
That's a face mask. Yeah, that's a face mask. Stupid ass Darby.
I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, is starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And again, it's Mahomes.
No, fuck you, Kendricks. You're fucking me. Everyone on my team is fucking me this game, dude. Come on.
Some of the fans
that should be easy.
Don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Thank you.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Lizzie, what are you doing?
I think they got the DN there on that one, and let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. We have hit. Now you folks don't know what you're missing. Missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
What is it? What? I can't even go. It's like glitched. You see my dude? He was running alongside and it's fucking glitched. No way. It was a good throw. Should have been tackled though. That was whack.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Butker now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Why are you yelling, dude? Lizzie, get off of it.
For their first possession of the second half.
They've
They've got to right the ship. They had a great
Lizzie,
first half.
stop.
The lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game. But a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before.
Not right now.
You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead
Oh my god, Ajayi, man. This shit's just frustrating as hell.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes
hit him in the hand.
Football.
JJ.
It's popped up in the air. It almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he comes back with one complete. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Wentz finding his new weapon, Jeffrey, for an Eagle first down. Aguilar in motion left. They go play action here on first down. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Now it's a Ajayi. And he'll be out of bounds.
Bullshit.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and
Touchdown.
goal.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Ajayi taking it in. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more.
The kick meter lagged at the top. It's going to go short as shit.
That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now here comes Kansas City. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying
to get
like
that 97 throw power, I think.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Fletcher.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And the Eagles are in for 6. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I was about to say, Why was the spin move like that? That was weird.
And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
Knew it. I knew it was going there. Couldn't get there. I need like some Shazier speed to get there.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Now Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Not that we necessarily see this as being in the cards, but worth noting that 21 points would equal their franchise record for largest deficit overcome. Certainly plenty of work to do between now and then. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And incomplete. Almost
yeah, I'm not even blitzing. I don't know how they're getting to you so fast.
Couldn't hang on.
How much are you down by? I think you're down by exactly 21. So I'm pretty sure you can go for it if you want.
And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every...
Ajayi hit. He lost the football.
Oh, the big guys are all going today.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Ajayi finally put the shit on the ground.
Scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them
JJ, calm down.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Here's Ajayi. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there.
I needed that. I got the quick trade and the 7-year contract on Clement, I'm pretty sure.
The Eagles had 6 to their lead.
That's Corey Clement. That's the rookie running back. I already...
Heck of a play for the score.
Yeah.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw...
I'm pretty sure it had to be a rookie.
Sturgis out now to
I'm pretty sure the coach said it had to be a rookie. Jay, do not do that.
This is fielded a couple yards.
Oh well. Oh, okay.
And it's a pretty good return here.
JJ, get that fuzzball out of there and give it to me. Put it in the trash can.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes
Put it in the trash.
Back out onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It wouldn't let me do anything on that screenplay that I threw. I couldn't do shit.
To maybe wake up everyone else.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Let's go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Powers through. He's going to go deep for Conley. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
What the? Okay.
McLeod. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch.
By the time you set your feet after you threw off the sack, he was way too deep.
Maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Second down following the run. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a read, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation
I get it. I knew the blitz was coming.
Not really focused on it.
He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's
Hey, I'm going to try to truck him.
So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So it'll be first down here after the run. This is a jive. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Play fake to Blunt. Now it's Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since, what, 2010, his rookie year? And 18 touchdowns in the regular season? And no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Okay, no score on that
Okay.
play, but this guy's going to...
Dude, what are you doing? Leave it. Stop. You're going to mess it up. Leave it or it's going to rip. Alright, we'll leave it. I'll get it. Huh?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, Jai, go, baby.
And he'll be
Oh,
brought
my
down
God.
right on the
Fight
edge of
for
the
me.
goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves
Boy, this would
along?
be a 6th
First seems
touchdown.
just as
He has
good here
4
in
on the
fourth as
ground,
it
1
was
in the
way back
air.
in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
First and goal from the 1 as they look to punch it in. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So the pigskin will move from the 2 down to the 1.
And I have not met an offensive line yet that doesn't think they can get it in from the 1-yard line on a running play.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi punching it in from a yard away. And
just brought him in for blocking.
Pouring it on. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And, partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL.
Yeah, I'll finish your clock on as well.
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack.
The first play you turn it on, it doesn't work. Yeah, it'll work. It'll be on after this play.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
No way. Robinson, you got lost.
3rd down conversion.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Kendricks in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
I'm not trying to run it up or anything, but if I do score with Ajayi this drive, it's all-time record. But your clock is on.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
nah, I just want the record. I'm still going to run the ball all play. I'm still going to run the ball the entire drive, pretty much.
They're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Down, they go option to the right, and holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play.
And in that other league that I said I was the Falcons in my division game I just played, I Matt Ryan got hurt in the first quarter. I played with Matt Schaub the entire game almost.
After this.
That shit was ass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So that one will get them halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
Well, partner, I know this type of
Very
running
fumbled
back.
once.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Guy's tired now.
With a loss of 3 on the
That was
play.
when a fumble.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout.
I was about to take a delay game. Couldn't get the snap ball. Jay, take your socks off of Batman.
Here in the final stages. They run
Yeah.
with a job.
Why are they on Batman?
And just a short
good game, dude.
time as they're able to get him down. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shot.
I thought I had it. I really did. If I didn't bump into the dude.
It's one thing to win, it's another thing to win.
Hello?
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Just finished.